Hello, welcome back. This is a continuation of the live from yesterday, last night. I ran out of time and I still had 4 more donation readings that I had to do. And so I am going to put this video out now. I'm going to do those readings now. So everybody's reading, your name and the timestamp will be in the description box. And this was all about the eclipse energy that we are going to be feeling clear in for the next 6 months. And I went over some astrology yesterday. And I am not sure where my iPad went. Okay. So if you want to know the astrology, check out. I'm looking here. Just hold on. See if there's my iPad. I'll briefly go over some things. I'm not going to go into great detail about the astrology for November. Okay. First thing is November 4th, Saturn goes direct in Pisces. Okay. That is kind of a lift of the subconscious, etc. November 8th, Venus goes into Libra, where it's at home. Venus rules Libra and Taurus. And so this is just kind of bringing about the amore, the romance, the balancing of relationships, a little bit more peaceful time. November 10th, Mercury goes into Sagittarius, which brings about a lot of inspirational ideas, feeling more optimistic, moving forward. Might be a little bit of chattiness, communication with people, groups of people. Now, the one that you want to put a big red circle around the date of the 11/11 portal, November 11th. This is effing huge. Mars is opposing Uranus. What does this mean? This means an unexpected event. This is a tower on steroids. This is something shocking, but it's not something it's something that you can't ignore. If there are some events or some certain situations in your life that you have been choosing to ignore, Two of Swords, I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm going to ignore it like it doesn't even exist. Okay, if you're in any of that kind of situations, guess what? You're not going to be able to ignore it. This Mars opposing Uranus, it's going to force you into action. You are going to you're going to have to take some kind of action. November 13th is a new moon in Scorpio, which is planting seeds, the subconscious seeds. That is manifestation. And then November 18th, Mars is going to conjunct the Sun in Scorpio. That's a big event as well. That is coming into our power. And this is something that hasn't happened since 1991. So if you want to know what kind of effect this has on you, depending on how good your memory is, where were you in 1991 at this time in November. Like November-ish, before the holidays in 1991, what was going on in your life? That could be an indication of what is about to come, a similar energy. I mean, the characters, the cast of your show might be different, but what was going on at that time? Okay, now that's the basic of the astrology. I went into a little bit more detail in the live last night, but let's move on to the individual readings. Okay, we might have a few interruptions because this thing thinks she needs my constant attention right now. Hi, Luna. But first up is Amy D. Okay, get down. Okay, what I will do is I'll take my jackets off of this chair. If you want to lay down or sit on the back of my chair, you can. Okay, Luna? Okay, Amy D. You're up first. And we're going to see what's going on with you, what you need to release, etc., etc. I'm going to do a little bit of a different spread for these 4. You guys are going to be my guinea pigs. Because I think I'm going to use this for the November readings. We'll see. Okay. Soulmate. Okay. Transmute. You got a snake here. And meditate. I think this is talking about meditating and manifesting and bringing in your soulmate. That's pretty plain and simple. But this can also be a soulmate changes you. Transmute is a transmission. Through meditation, you might get a glimpse into your soulmate, into what they are all about. But let's take a look here. It's almost like through meditation you manifest this person in. That transmuting is like a message that is transferred, your energy transferred over to a soulmate connection. Like calling them in. Okay. Okay. Underneath the deck, I'll get a little bit of the backstory. The Chariot. King of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. And the Emperor. And I can't unsee this card. There seems to be some kind of separation with the 5 of Pentacles. So you might be separated from somebody right now. And you might be trying to call them back in. Okay. And this seems to be somebody that you've established deep roots with. Okay. The overarching energy is the 5 of Wands. Okay. Then we've got Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen over here. Oh, we got the King of Wands over there. 6 of Wands. And 2 of Cups. I do get the sense that there could be a reunion, but you're kind of at odds with somebody. Okay? But with your life, with this full moon, I'm really curious about this to see if this 2 of Cups is new or old. But there seemed to have been somebody that you were connected to. Very strong Aries. Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. This could be going back 5 months or further back to, or even 10 months back to Leo's Aries season. Kind of picking that up pretty strong. But it feels like somebody that you've been deeply rooted in. Somebody who was a patriarch, if you will. But I'm definitely getting somebody who I feel like kind of went astray. And this release is closing a door. So I'm kind of wondering if this is about closing a door on this. You're kind of struggling with that idea. But there's somebody pinging here. So if you're calling in a soulmate, just be careful about what you wish for. We have multiple soulmates in our life, in this lifetime, and past lifetimes and future lifetimes. Okay, it's just somebody part of our soul tribe. A soulmate is somebody that you do share a deep soul bond with. It doesn't even have to be a romantic bond. Okay. But there definitely feels like breakage. And I want to point out over here, what was once a 10 of Pentacles, a cohesive, firm foundation, got split in half to the 5. So that's kind of part of why sometimes they call the 5 of Pentacles the breakup card. Because it cuts the 10 of Pentacles, the family unit, in half. And somebody feeling like they were left out in the cold. But what I want you to do is, when you're calling in a soulmate, don't put a name on it. Let the universe guide somebody towards you, whoever is meant to be towards you. But you are feeling very confident. At some point, we shall see. Okay. Show me this 5 of Wands, this conflict. One more card. Okay. The 5 of Wands. The Devil. Yep. The 4 of Wands. A commitment within the home. And the Fool. This is definitely struggling with new because you have something long established with somebody, despite how difficult it might be, despite how, and it feels very toxic, how toxic something might be. Okay. So the Fool energy is about trying to, cat hair, trying to move your energy forward, but leaving the baggage behind. Taking a risk. And it's also that leap of faith. Going into an uncharted territory. And there's a part of you that kind of wants to hang on to this relationship. Or the thoughts of bringing it back together. And there seems to be a fear of the unknown here as well. That is your overarching energy. Okay. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is being comfortable. And being comfortable in yourself, in your own skin. We've got the 9 of Wands. The Queen of Swords. And Ace of Swords. Now, please note, the Queen of Swords is Libra energy. The Queen of Swords is about truth. And she holds the sword of truth, and there it is right there. And I feel that you are needing to be honest with yourself. Needing to be honest with yourself with the way that relationship has gone. The 9 of Wands, a lot of people refer it to the wounded warrior. But that it goes a step further than that. Oh, my phone fell. Hold on. My son said that the shovel was a groundbreaking invention. A little pun. Okay. But anyhow, this is needing to be honest with yourself that you have been stuck in a cycle. The 9 of Wands is an exhaustion. Exhaustion of trying to keep something together over and over, trying to be the peacemaker, trying to be the level-headed one, trying to be the practical one. You were the nurturer of this. You're the one that watered it. You're the one that took care of this relationship, and somebody did not appreciate it. And it seemed like what I'm picking up is an energy of going round and round and round with somebody over and over and over again. You keep on approaching this in the same manner, expecting different results, but nothing ever changes. Okay, so this is kind of showing me the need to be honest with yourself that this is a cycle that you got caught in. That you need to move your energy forward. 6 of Wands. Okay, show me the 6 of Wands. Show me the 6 of Wands. Show me the 6 of Wands. Knight of Swords. High Priestess. And the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody secretly treating you as an option. And I'm also seeing this as breaking away from the juggling act. You know, with the Knight of Swords here, the Knight of Swords is running away from this juggling act. And that is your current energy. I got to get away from this. I got to get away from the secrets, the juggling. This is being focused and making a decision. You know, I feel like that there is some kind of revelation that is going to be happening. You know, that in November, I'm feeling November because of the 11/11. A shocking event, something that is going to force you to make a decision and be honest with yourself. A decision to go in another direction, to run from this old devil, this toxic energy. And the need to, it's like you have the knowledge back here. You're not saying anything here with High Priestess, she that knows what doesn't speak. And you're kind of keeping things quiet. I don't even see you confronting that person. And this 5 of Wands up here is more of that internal struggle, not a struggle with them. Under the scene, there is breakage that is happening. You got somebody who's not being very committal, who is demonstrating dominance in a way that to cover their own tracks. You're getting intuitive hits here, but you weren't sure what to do with those intuitive hits. You had some kind of revelation. There's been some kind of truth here. And that is forcing you to be honest with yourself, and you're forcing you into taking action. And when you take action and you leave that, you open yourself up to new connections. 2 of Cups. Okay? Okay, show me this 2 of Cups. Show me this 2 of Cups. Now, I just got to say this. This doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. This could be a family member or a friend. You're going to feel in the blank. I'm sure this resonates with you on some level with somebody. Okay. Yeah, 10 of Swords. The Queen of Cups, this looks like. No, that might be the Page. That's the Page of Cups. self-reflection, and the Tower. I told you there's a Tower. So all this is leading up to a Tower moment. And that is requiring you to take some kind of action. A lot of self-reflection. And there's incoming messages, yes. That is going to kind of feel good, take you out of that pain. I think that there is some kind of sudden entrance by somebody. I kind of want to ask, is this new or a renewal? Let's see, Three of Swords, Empress, somebody finds value in you, and the World. Okay, this feels like something cycling out. Heartbreak and pain cycling out. You finding your value and your worth. Whatever that Tower was, and I think the Tower actually happened back here, but this is you facing that Tower and doing a lot of self-reflection on the betrayal, on the pain that occurred to you. And that Page of Cups is also opening up your energy, your heart space, even a little bit after the pain that you had suffered, because there seems to be something else coming in regards to partnerships. Okay. See what else I get here. I got a couple different oracles out here that I'm going to look at. I can't make these half-hour readings. I have no idea how long your reading is so far. Okay. Okay, we've got the ship. Exploration. The Ram, leadership. Aries energy. And you got cattle. Castle. And the castle is an achievement. Alignment. Alignment. So this is kind of telling me that going on a new journey of exploration, exploring your heart space after you release all of this, and really coming into your own power and being in alignment with what the universe has for you. Okay, this is you taking back your own power. And instead of you being under somebody else's rule, you're under your own rule. Okay? You are leading yourself. You are in control of your own destiny instead of somebody else controlling your destiny for you. That seems to be very important there. Breaking the chain. I couldn't have said it better. So there you have it, sweetheart. Breaking this devil's chain. You know, the devil does represent people in chains. Chained to something toxic. And what I see you moving forward, this eclipse is the catalyst. And I think November 11th, the 11/11 portal is going to be big for you also. Of breaking a chain that has kept you bound. So I hope this helped you, Amy. Love you, sweetheart. And I will see you in the next one. Love and light. Hello, Roseann. This is your reading. As I had said, as I said in the last one, I am doing a different type of spread with clarifiers on each card. I'm trying to move these along. But I want to get you a good message, and you did for a full reading. Okay. We're going to take a look at your arching energy. We're going to see what's going on underneath the surface that you may not be aware of. And we're going to look at your overarching energy and kind of like a little bit of an open read, a little bit of a timeline. It kind of maps out a timeline. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Evil eye. Now, believe it or not, the evil eye is representation of protection. Okay. Stormy. And talisman. Honey, you got luck on your side, and you've got protection on your side as you go through and weather the storm. Whatever that looks like to you, whatever that storm is, that is a pretty straightforward message that, you know, what is coming, whatever storm that you are going through or will be going through, that luck is on your side. There are going to be answers. Things are going to be unlocked and available to you. And the evil eye is, like I said, you could Google it. Some say, oh, people giving you the evil eye. Well, technically, the evil eye is protection. Okay. Now, I do get from that, I get somebody who is pretty much jealous, and that's why they are acting the way that they act. I'm not saying that necessarily picking up that this is personal life. Not saying that it's not. This could be in the workplace or within your family. But there just seems to be some storms. Could be financial storms, whatever it is. But there's something that is going to be unlocked for you. Okay, let's see what else. Sometimes that is a separate message from the rest of it. We will see. Okay, things going on under the surface. You've been there, done that. 9 of Wands. You're really tired. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords declares, I'm tired of this. And you're sending out a very clear message with the Page of Wands that you're not dealing with this anymore. You're done with this. But you're sending out a very clear message that you are about, you're tired of the bullshit that is involving your family or something very deeply rooted. It could be money related. Queen of Cups. Your intuition's being pinged. The Queen of Cups has an open heart space. You know, there was something here that you had love for. In regards to family, legacy. But you're sending out a very clear message here is, I'm not dealing with the bullshit anymore. It's either something's got to change or something's going to break. I think you're definitely sending out a clear message. Because I feel you've been going through this storm for a while. And I think you are finding the answers within you of what your next move or what you need to do. And you have been very protective. And I think that there has been somebody being very nasty towards you. Just saying. But you are sending out some clear message. Okay, what's your overarching energy? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. The 7 of Pentacles are the fruits of our labor. Okay, so it feels like that you've hung in with this because it has produced fruit. But at some point, it like got the growth got stunted, and you are, the overarching energy is you are evaluating everything that you're going through, your life in general, your connections, and evaluating what is the source of my storm. Okay. 10 of Cups in the past. Yeah. So you got the two best tens here, the happy tens, but not in the best of context, right? Because over here, you're sending a very loud message that is, you know, you have long established, you had a lot of investment in this, but your energy's tired of dealing with bullshit. Okay? 8 of Wands, there's the communication, and the Fool. I'm taking a leap of faith. I am moving forward. I am not taking the baggage with me. So, this is coming up as you have a very long established family connection that something has changed and you need to take some kind of direct action towards or away from. And there's a song playing in my head from an 80s hair band, from the band Cinderella. I'm nobody's fool. I'm not your fool. I'm nobody's fool. And that, I heard that song kept on playing. It's like, you know, I'm not going to be a fool here. And you're being very discerning, to say the least. Okay, let's get into clarifying this. Okay. What is the Seven of Pentacles? This is something that you, overarching energy, that you have time, blood, sweat, tears, time invested. Seven of Pentacles is an indication of something that has occurred over time. And this is a different deck from the last reading I did. And I'm seeing a lot of this trend, and I think it has to do with the eclipse that is happening, that just happened yesterday, but is playing out through the next 6 months. Because the last reading, right before yours, she had the 10 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. And this is a different deck. And the 5 of Pentacles is considered a breakage in a commitment or in a relationship that's been long established because it's half a 10. It's taking that 10 of Pentacles, that family, and splitting it. 5 of Pentacles. Abandoning something that was long-term and established. Okay? And it's like, I see you giving somebody an ultimatum. Whether they're going to, and I'm not so sure that they're going to take it. Could be. We'll see when I do the clarifiers. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, please. Show me 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Yes, Magician. 10 of Swords. And the World. You're cycling out. You're evaluating and deciding whether this is worth sticking it out or if you need to cycle out. That's the overarching energy. Though you are looking at things and you are saying, I created this. I've mastered this. And it feels like I manifested this. But is it worth me keep on putting energy into it? That is your evaluation. Is it worth me keep on trying, or do I need to cycle this out? Because the 10 of Swords is a representation of a death, a painful ending. And yeah, you're not denying that. And let me show you this. This is underneath the deck, the 3 of Swords. So I understand your position. This is not an easy decision at all. It hurts. In the past, You know, there was the ten of cups. So there is an energy here that was once happy and contentment. Okay. Queen of Wands. It felt good. You had enthusiasm for it. The Empress. Ten of Cups with the Ten of Cups. That is saying you both were happy in this at one time. King of Wands to the King of Wands. We had the Queen and King of Wands. There was a lot of passion here. There was love here. So what went wrong? Overarching energy over here is saying pain. Okay. There's something here that is cycling. But let's see what this Eight of Wands is about. Eight of Wands is change. It is also a portal. It's communication. Okay. We've got the Fool again. And this is a totally different deck. Six of Cups. That's that soul bond. Five of Cups. Disappointment. Six of Wands. I just want to feel good again. Okay? So your energy is saying that I need... What you're saying here is... I need to do whatever it takes to make me feel good again. To feel good about my relationships. To feel good in my heart space. Because there is pain attached and disappointment attached to a very deep soul connection. If it's not a soul connection, it's somebody that you knew for a very long time. We've already established that this is something that is probably taken years to develop. But you're saying, I need to feel good again. I need to heal from this. I need to balance things out, even if it means going my own way and taking that leap of faith and starting again, which is right here. So you want that. You're desiring that right now. You want to feel better. And actions coming up. Future oriented is the Fool energy. Okay, show me this Fool energy. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Yep. It's funny. The Three of Swords is showing up again. The Strength. Nine of Swords that came out in reverse. This is having the strength to exit, having the strength and courage to exit a painful nightmare that you've been going through. You have been tormented by this for a long time. And your energy is screaming, I'm ready for new. I'm ready to heal that broken heart. I'm ready to come out of this muck. I'm ready to I have the strength and the courage to overcome this. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion. Priestess, mystic, teacher. This is you tapping into your intuition. Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. This is about you stepping into your power, stepping into your own, taking charge and control and leading your own life. This is, once you do that, being able to enjoy life, being able to relax, have a little bit of playtime. Okay, cards don't want to come out that easily, so we will cut it. They don't want to pop. Okay. The staff. Direction. Root. Chain. Attachment. This is changing directions and breaking that chain. That something that was deeply rooted, breaking a chain. And taking that leap of faith and going off in a new direction. Okay. That's what I have for you, sweetheart. I hope this makes sense. I love you, and I will see you next time. Love and light. Hello, Danielle. Welcome back. Okay, this is your reading from last night that I couldn't do live, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to the 4 that I had to leave hanging till today. But we're going to dig into your reading here. Okay. Kirpan. This is like a cutting or a knife. Okay. Transmute. And talisman. Okay. You are something that might have been hurtful or cutting. It feels like in order to transmute or shed an old skin, in order to shed the old, the answer lies with cutting something out. Okay. Let's see where we are going with this. And for you, I'm changing the spread up again. Okay. Okay, backstory. Tower. Sudden event. 2 of Wands to put you at a crossroads. You had to make a choice. Possibly a relationship choice. Lovers. Lovers is a very deeply seated soul bond. 4 of Swords. And this has been weighing on your mind. In your private thoughts. How do I do this? What is the right answer? How do I deal with this? I feel like it's a sudden event. If it hasn't happened, it will be. I've been talking about that 1111 portal being a real bang, a tower on steroids type of energy for some people. Some people might not have effect. And I guess it depends on your birth chart and what you got going on. But you got the Tower here. Something's happening. And you got the Knight of Cups. A sense of vulnerability here. Eight of Pentacles. I think you have been working on your vulnerability. You being vulnerable to other people, to even manipulators and such. Okay. We've got the Chariot. Moving forward. King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. The Strength. And Six of Swords. So there's definitely an energy here of moving forward, moving on past something. It is moving out of those stormy waters, as I like to say, and it is a transition, transmuting. Transmute, it means change, and also when you transmute something, you send out. Okay, transmute is like, to me, almost like transformation. So a situation that your life that you want to transform, the answer with the key lies with the knife of cutting something out. Person, place, or thing. Because you got the Chariot. You're on the move. And there might be somebody coming in. And yes, sometimes the Knight of Cups is a romantic gesture. Mr. Castronova, who might be trying to work you over under the scenes. But this is also moving forward, moving your heart space forward, and being in total control. This is somebody who is very, very much in touch with their emotions. May not be the best at expressing it. They are more about showing how they feel than expressing it. And it crosses the Chariot. So as you are trying to transmute, as you are trying to change things, as you're trying to cover from this Tower, I get this sense of this could be somebody trying to help you get your Chariot going again. And how did you get here was because of a truth. So there is some sort of truth revealed to you, some kind of communication or new idea, new thought that sparks this Tower. And I'm seeing it as truth, a truth revealed that created the Tower. And I think it is a truth that you are not expecting or did not expect, that says, I've got to move away. I've got to move my heart forward. I've got to transition away from this. It has taken you a lot of courage and strength. Okay? Strength of will. Because you're invested. This is something that you took pride in. You nurtured. You grew. And now it's a sense of, okay, that which I grew, that which I nurtured for so long, I got to move away from. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of clarifying. What is this Six of Swords? King of Cups. Funny. I'm probably going to go back to using two decks because that is connected to what is crossing. I got to move away from the King of Cups, I think. Ace of Wands. I think there's two Kings of Cups. Or it could be one of the same person. But the King of Cups, it feels like I think you're moving towards a King of Cups. Because whoever this King of Cups is representing, it is representing some passion. New passion. I'm getting newness here. You're moving towards something new. And there's a King of Cups you are moving away from. And that represents somebody that you share emotions with. I don't know what this Tower is. Hopefully you do. It involves a soul bond, a lover's connection. And I think you struggle with the idea of being vulnerable to that. This could, if you are single, which I'm not sure of, Danielle, this could be a sudden shock of an entrance. This is I think this is kind of reminding me of one of your personal readings that you had just gotten from me, one of your YouTube readings. A similar energy. When one door closes, another one opens up. There is something cycling out. I think you've been at this place of crossroads needing to make a decision here. You've put a lot of thought into it. You've put a lot of thought that there was something that I nurtured and I put a lot of work into. But there was some kind of truth that came through that created a tower. And whatever that disruption of that tower was, it was one that is moving you towards a King of Cups, a loving and passionate new beginning. Wow. Okay. Yeah, really not concerned with the past as much. Next to the foundation, where how you got to this position, I was really focused on where you were headed. Okay. As a result of that tower. It's like the tower is the catalyst. It's moving you forward with full heart space. Okay. Don't dim to fit in. How you are dimming your light in order to fit in. I'm sure that's a message too. I feel that's very similar to maybe your North Node reading. Pleiades. Double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. I think this has a lot to do with your destiny, your North Node. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. There is a level of protection. You've got people on the other side who are watching out for you. I got a yes card. Funny, I was told to look on the bottom and then they're saying yes. Okay. There is something to this. There seems to be a couple people in this mix. One person holding you back from your destiny, and another person who will be a helpmate and help you along. That's why the tower has to happen. The tower has to happen. I don't know if I'm giving you any more information. I can't quite remember your readings. I remember a little bit. But I do remember you having some kind of calling on your life. And I think it reflected in both the North Node and your general reading. The armor. This is protection of yourself, putting on your armor, protecting your heart. There's a master, and so as a result of you protecting your heart, one way of doing that is you are setting certain boundaries. Hand. Receptivity. Don't cut certain people, everybody out. Then you've got the bull. Resistance. Okay, I get this. You might have a little bit of resistance to the new because of what you just came out of. The bull is Taurus energy. And we had that eclipse in Taurus. The final eclipse of Taurus. So this is something closing. And say, don't resist the ending. Don't resist the change. And most of all, don't put so much armor on that a hand reaching out to you can't get to you. This is about keeping your heart open and being receptive to somebody who wants to reach out to you. And that is a new energy. Don't be so closed off that you miss an opportunity, in other words. Okay, Danielle, that's what I have for you. And I hope to see you again. And take care. Love you, girl. And love and light. Hello, Virgo. I think it's Virgo 22 or something like that. I can never remember the numbers on the end of your YouTube panel. But you know who you are. Okay, you are the final one from last night. So let's just take a look here. Wow. A little bit of feistiness in the cards. At least in this deck there is. Okay. Okay. Boundaries. This has been coming up a lot lately. I've been seeing a lot of that card. Water. Emotional boundaries, huh? Full moon. Okay. Now, we have a full moon. We just had the full moon lunar eclipse. Okay. That is release. Through that, the power of that full moon, releasing some energy and setting some boundaries in your emotional realm. Waters are about our relationship. It's about our intuition. And another thing could be is you breaking boundaries with a heightened sense of intuition and a sense of knowing with this full moon. I think it's kind of a combination of both. Let's see where this is going. But there's definitely something come to a head. Something coming to a head that you need to set some healthy boundaries with. I think you need to set healthy boundaries with somebody. Okay, under the deck, Hierophant, Judgment. In this deck is called Karma. Three of Wands. Wow, the Five of Pentacles has been making its debut today too. I think it's the third time. 3 out of 4 readings. 2 decks. The Five of Pentacles has come up. 3 times actually. I think it's between 2 decks. There's been 3 showings of that Five of Pentacles. Page of Cups. And lastly, the Sun. Well, definitely a good outcome coming up here, I feel. I look at making a decision in regards to a commitment here, whether that is work or if that is personal. But there is a decision about making a decision, a judgment call in regards to a commitment that may have been a disconnect with. 3 of Wands is expansion, making those plans, putting plans into action. The plans that was made with the 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands is putting them into action. You may have been waiting on somebody to return who may have left you out in the cold. This could also be, somebody coming back wanting to reconcile with you over something. And they're trying to come through innocence, small emotional gestures that they're looking to reconnect and heal. I'm not sure how authentic they are, what they've done, but I see some boundaries put up here, emotional boundaries. That eclipse might be playing a big role. Okay. Ace of Wands. Queen of Cups. Somebody coming in with some new inspiration, and you're trying to figure out are they in for the physical or are they in for the emotional? Because 3 of Swords, they broke your heart. That's why. You're definitely questioning this. Tower, and they come out of the blue. That is kind of like the influence here. I've talked a lot about different people are having tower moments around 11/11, and that is kind of like the tower on steroids. Big portal, because that's when Mars is opposing Uranus. Sudden event that hits you hard, tower. I think there could be a return of somebody that hits you pretty hard. But the history here is the 3 of Swords. It seems exciting. They pee in your heart space, but there's still a wall there with good reason. Okay. Ace of Cups. You may have already heard from this person. Already. So it might be with the eclipse instead of the 11/11. Because a shock message has pinged your heart space. Because, they hurt you. 3 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. And that's where you are looking and you're saying, okay, you've been waiting. You may have been waiting on this person, but there is a decision, a judgment call that you have to make on this. Hanged Man suspension. Okay, you're suspending any kind of activity right now. Any decision making. There is a lot of reflection here, and I cannot disagree with you on that. Um, okay, I want to know why the hesitation. There's a hesitation here. Let's just take a look. Seven of Swords. Are they going to run again? That just hit me. Are they going to run from the commitment again? Queen of Cups. When the emotions start getting real, are they going to run again? And you may also be questioning, there's an avoidance of emotions here. And are they being truthful? Five of Swords. Are they being truthful? That's the big question. Show me the Tower. The Emperor. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're definitely not trusting this. This feels like they appear suddenly out of the blue. King of Swords. I think you kind of know what's up with this person. They're putting on the charm, but I don't like the Seven of Swords in the future. You're suspending energy because you're very uncertain of the authenticity of their offer. Okay. You definitely have a judgment call to make. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. There seems to be some kind of divine plan for you. They kind of light you up. It says, what lights you up? They light you up, all right. Play, have fun. I think Spirit is saying it's okay to explore this. Feel them out. I'm just feeling like there is some kind of lesson in this that needs to be learned. To be perfectly honest. Or don't commit. Have some fun. Don't get your heart space so tied up in this person. Put your feelers out there. Water card up here. Test the water. And leave your boundaries in place. Spirit wants you to learn to trust your intuition. Okay. Got the globe. Totality. Totally. The globe. World. Guidance. The star. The sunflower. Admiration. There is something being guided here. So I'm not really bad talking this person right now. I understand your doubt because of the history. But there's something here that they're saying it's okay to test the water with this. I was talking about, that was the last ring. They had the armor cards coming in. Not having your armor so tight that what is being extended to you, you cannot receive. There seems to be something divinely guided here. It's almost like something that was closed is reopening. That's what I get. Something that you thought was done and over, that was closed. There is some kind of re-entry here. And to me, the being totally is talking about, totally is a keyword on the globe. It's like they're totally in it with their heart space. I feel that this Seven of Swords and this Five of Swords is all you. The reason why you are suspending activity is because of your own doubt of their authenticity, because of the history. So I'm here to tell you, keep some boundaries in place with your water, with your emotions, and just put your feelers out there. Page of Cups, open up a little bit. You might be surprised. I'm not really getting red flags from them. I'm not really getting an explanation either. But yes, the ultimate judgment call is yours. Of what you do with this. So, but that's kind of what I have for you. Whether this be a friend, past lover, family member, I do not know. But that is exactly what I'm getting. I hope this resonates. I love you, sweetheart. And I will see you next time. Love and light.